Hello guys, how's it going? First thing is first, I'd like to take a little bit of time to address a couple of things before I begin anything else in the video. Now, I've been away from the computer for a while, and I haven't had the ability to make videos for about 3 weeks now. Which is why poor Larry Mash on YouTube hasn't been responded to for 3 weeks. He says, "Hi, I need a detailed tutorial on how I can export to my tape. My sequence is Full HD 1920 1080, but I need it exported 720 576 DVPAL. Thank you in advance." Additionally, there's been someone else who's commented on another YouTube video of mine, which is this. He says, "Beating you says, could you make a tutorial on the combination of gameplay, facecam video, and voice? That would be awesome." Most fucking certainly, man. Now, instead of making two different videos, I'm going to smash both of these suggestions together into a soupy gumbo. Now, to do this, I've went ahead and I prepared a couple of things. I do have, not that. I do have a couple of captures because I screwed up one time. I have a program called, wow, okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. I have a program called Youcam, and this is it right here, Cyberlink Youcam. This is BE. I have no idea what that stands for. And I use that for my webcam. Now, I guess I should explain a couple of things first. When it comes to facecam video, the only way to put your face in a video is if you have a webcam, because there isn't anything to look at your face. Unless you had a camera and you wanted to do it that way, which might be explained in a different video, but right now we're going to stick with webcams. So what I've done is I've already taken a webcam video using Youcam. You can use any webcam application on the internet if you have an active webcam, a functioning webcam inside of your computer, and you can use it at any time of your convenience. So I use Youcam, and you can go ahead and look it up, webcam apps, and something will come up, webcam toy. Please don't use that ever. In any case, you can go ahead and use anything like that to record. Yes, your webcam can do that. And gameplay, I have a game called AirMech that I like to play. And what I've done already is I've went ahead and I've played a little bit of it. AirMech is a game where you play as an airmech, and the game is called AirMech, and you make mechs and send them into battle in AirMech. I feel like it's pretty explanatory. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to open up Premiere Pro, CC, that's Creative Cloud, not CS6, that's Creative Suite, not CS7, not CS5 or 4, but Premiere Pro CC, and I've been using this for a while. How to Premiere Pro. I've already opened this program up to make sure that I know what the fuck that I'm doing, and that's other projects that I'm working on. I'm sorry for letting you see that. Anyways, as an additional bonus, I'm recording with Sound Recorder right now. So this guy gets to see how I sync my voice, how I sync my video, and how I sync my face cam in one video. And it's going to be a little bit complex. It's beginner to intermediate. But if you're here, then you probably know what you're doing. So let's begin. First, I will go and import my videos, which is again in my MiniStation 3.0. Take this, and not this yet, that's for later, and this, and put that in there. Okay, great. Now, if you have Premiere Pro, you should know how it works, but if you don't, go ahead and select a clip from your project window and drag it into this thing. This is the timeline. Now, before you let go of the left mouse button, go ahead and notice how these things do this. Okay, it's doing this because there are these things called tracks. For video, there is V1, V2, and V3. That stands for Video 1, Video 2, and Video 3. For audio, it's the same thing, essentially, and you have a master track, which is pretty neat. Go ahead and put this however you like. You can put it like this. Yes, I do want to do that. You can put it like this, you can put it like this, you can even make another video track. But for simplicity's sake, I like doing this, and so I can also expand it at will, so I can see what's going on in the game. Now, I have my air mic footage in the game. This is gameplay footage. Hooray. Now, this guy also wants me... I should stop referring to him as this guy. Okay, Beating wants me to put a webcam video inside of this as well. So all I have to do is take the webcam video that I already imported, excuse me, it's late, and drag it into the timeline as well. Now, it'll do this thing again. Be sure that you don't overwrite the footage, otherwise that'll happen. You'll go from the game to your face cam and you'll be like, why, man? Unless I think you can do this. Nope. Nope. It totally overwrites what was there before. So, please be sure not to do that. Thanks. Instead, drag it into a different track. If you don't want to keep the audio for your face cam, which you probably want to do, you can move it into the audio one anyways while moving the video somewhere else. Anyways, we're not about that. So, it goes without saying that our face cam videos, our face cam video dimensions are going to be smaller than the game's. That probably goes without saying. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this around how we like it. So select the clip that pertains to the video clip that you previously recorded. I'm sorry for using so many redundant terms, but it's kind of simple. And then click on Effect Controls in this little taskbar over here. And then click on Motion. This is where you can resize and move anything you want to. Now you can move this video clip anywhere you want in the window. Anywhere you want. And you can also resize it proportionally to any size that you want around it. You can also do clever little things like put borders around it, or if something happens in the video, you can move it wherever you need to. I guess I'll do that in this video. And that's essentially how you do that. Now, I'm still using this recording, so I can't quite do that. I can't quite put the audio recording into place, but I'll show you exactly what I do to export this video at the end of this video that you're seeing right now, just so you get the general gist. Alright? So, when it comes to moving this little thing around here, this clip, this video clip, this face cam that Beating wanted, then I guess we'll go ahead and do it. So, we'll play the video. Everything is nice and tight. I pretend like I know what I'm doing because I really don't, and I just wanted a minute of recording anyways. Premiere Pro is lagging, so I'm going to turn down the resolution a little bit. That's better. Awesome. So, let's say that that this window comes up. I find the point that the window comes up. I set this thing called a keyframe by clicking on its time watch, by scale and by position, possibly, just in case. And I find the point that the window comes up. It should be around here. Yes, there it is. And then I go ahead and go to a few milliseconds before that by using the mouse wheel, or if you don't have that, then the arrow keys on your keyboard, if this window has a yellow line around it. Or this one. Nope, just this one. Okay, sorry. So, we'll find that point, which is right here. Awesome. Then we'll click on this clip again, since I accidentally deselected it, I'm sorry. And then make another keyframe, add a keyframe. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll find the point that it comes on, and then drastically lower the scale, and reposition it how we want. You can do this any way you want, don't take my method for it, experiment around with it, do your thing, and then go back to the video and watch your results unfold. It just passed this first keyframe, and now it's going to the active keyframe. There it goes. See? Just like that. Plus, you can go ahead and do anything else in the video, like moving it around. Let's go and do this, where if we set a keyframe, the way that a keyframe works is that it marks an action. So, if we make our beginning keyframe, and then we set a keyframe before we do something to the clip, then nothing will happen in between this space. It's a little hard to understand, it's a little hard. I got it wrong the first few times, but that's okay. If you experiment around with Premiere Pro, then you can figure it out on your own in no time whatsoever. But since we set this keyframe right here and then started messing around with the video, this part down here, changed. And it did not change because we didn't do anything to the video between here, this one, and this one. So you can probably guess what this is for. This keyframe right here is to delete since I've moved away from it. This keyframe that I will place right here is to prevent anything from happening to this in between here and here, this period of time. If you rotate it around in your head, then you might be able to figure it out or get it down. It's a little hard to understand, but I'm sure anyone can get it. Now I get to move the video clip in any way that I like, and Premiere Pro will match it. Okay, so now if we go to this spot where I set the keyframe, not this spot, but this spot, and play the video from there, something should happen to the video clip. You can move that in any way you like. Again, you can put fancy borders or effects on the video, anything that you want, but I'll do it pretty simply. Anyways, the next thing I'll do is I will go to export, but I'm not actually going to export, I'm just going to show Larry Mash how to do it. Okay, he uses a full HD sequence in 1920 by 1080, but he needs to export it to 720 by 576. That's alright, we can do that, no problem whatsoever. We go ahead and bring up our export window. That is the shortcut keys Control and M. I'll go ahead and do it in the File window, the drop-down menu, so you can go ahead and see how to do it. And it's for Adobe Premiere Pro CC. It is in format AVI preset PALDV. He actually has it a little backwards in this one. Sorry, Larry. Excuse me. And then go down to You can see that the resolution is automatically set to 720 by 576. And what did he want? Oh, I guess that's all he wanted. Well, anyways, that's all you need to select. Then you can go ahead and export the video, which for rendering the audio previews takes very little time, but rendering the video preview will take very much time. In my case, it's over a minute, probably not any more than a minute and a half because of the tech inside of my computer, both functioning and malfunctioning. But anyhow, that's how you do that. So that's all you need to know. I guess I was skipping one important thing. Sorry. So let's go ahead and take a song. Pay no attention. No, pay no attention to that. No, pay no attention to that. Okay. So let's go ahead and pretend that this song right here, Beverly Hills by Weezer, is my commentary in the video. So, like we've done before, all we need to do is import it and then go to our project window and make sure this is highlighted before you try to drag anything. I'll show you why. It actually makes no difference. Don't listen to my words. And drag the song or whatever file or audio file that you want and drag it into the timeline wherever you want it to be. It can override anything if that's what you want, or it can stay in its own audio track, and you can even create a new one if you want. There we go. But I'm not going to do that, and mess around with it how you like. You can cut it up using the cutting tool, though I recommend using markers wherever you want. Make a marker here and cut the video here, then drag this here, and well, I guess if there's something in the audio that you want there, then that's a good way to do it. But if you want to know how to sync your audio, then I'll show you a very good trick. Excuse me, it's getting very late in the morning and I'm quite tired. So what you can do is you can go to any point in the video, probably before you start recording all of your things, and you can right click, or you can do anything that coordinates with your voice inside of your recording. So let's say if I was recording my desktop in the very beginning and I did something like 3, 2, 1 click, then I would be able to go inside of Premiere Pro and I would be able to look at that recording and match up my audio recording with that. And I'll actually show that to you at the end of this video just for some bonus type stuff. Anyhow, that's how you do that. That's how you do all that and then export in PAL and DV in the AVI format. Just a little tip, I prefer to use H.264 and their extensive array of these formats. I usually use HD 720p. It's a lot faster, it's a lot easier on my machine, but if you want the best quality possible, then I would suspect it is HD 1080p, I would imagine. Well, I don't know much, so I'm not going to go on about that. Anyways, that's how you do all of that. Thanks for watching, and go ahead and stick around for this video if you want to figure out how everything fits together. Alright, bye!